Can we talk for a moment? When God puts you in places that you did not think you would be, it is the most humbling situation and experience ever. Let me explain. If you are called to a space, you feel intimidated, whether it be by your degree, your experience, and there's other people around you that you feel have more experience, whatever, more than you. And they make you feel less than because you're comparing yourself to credentials and things that the world looks at versus what God is looking at. This was God's big thing with David, right? David was a shepherd boy. And his dad didn't even think of him to put him in a place to be king. His dad thought about his other kids and not David. But God favored him and had something for David already preordained. And so because of that, no matter what David went through, David would overcome things. Just like Joseph, right? Joseph was still a leader in the jail. Okay? Joseph was still getting favored before he became Prince of Egypt. There is things on your life that you cannot escape from, that God placed there. And I am just basking in the favor that God has given me in this season. Her Promise Circle is going to start doing in-person stuff. And I could have been done this, but I had the unction to start this month. And literally I was like, okay, I'm not even going to be concerned if no one comes. Like, I'm just supposed to do this. So I'm just going to get the space and open it up. Tell me why the very first one I looked at was like perfect. I just left from there, which is why I'm dressed up. And it's perfect. I love it. I can go there. I can co-work. I can flex space, whatever. And I can coach out of there. I can have Bible study there. I can do whatever I need to do there. And I'm just really excited about what we're about to do in person. So the space is a space of like all therapists and like doctors who have offices there. And then there's me. And for some reason, like I was just like, wow, like they're all doctors and stuff. And I've noticed my mind going to that because I'm a respiratory therapist. I'm an RRT, mind you. I'm definitely bachelor's degree, well certified. Plus I have my health and well-being coaching certification. And I went into the space of faith-based health and well-being coaching. I do purpose coaching through Her Promise Circle. And then obviously host the Her Promise Circle podcast. Like, I mean, your girl's well educated. Your girl is well qualified. But it's just like, I remember like walking in there and seeing all the cards of the people who actually had spaces there. And I was like, oh my gosh, everyone's a doctor here. And I was like, dang, Lord, you're right. I'm like, how did you lead me to this place where I would be like, wow, I'm in a space where I don't belong? And as soon as that thought came in my mind, David and Joseph all came into my mind. And I was like, wow, like you can't sit here and compare yourself to the experience you think people have, because God looks at the heart. God qualifies the called. So God obviously thinks you belong here. And when I talked to the people that were showing me the space, they were like, we love what you're doing. Like, this is great what you're doing. We think it'll be a perfect fit here. We do networking events, be part of the community. They were excited about it. And I was like, yo, like I could have been here, but I had to see myself as a leader. I had to see myself as one who's favored by God. I had to see myself as one who's qualified by God. I had to see myself as someone who could be in a space, occupy a space, take up space, and be confident in the space I take up. Be confident in what I have done for women and what God continues to use me for in the kingdom and to help people. And so when your perception of yourself changes, the opportunities presented to you change as well. And so if there's favor on your life, if you've noticed it since you were young, use it. Put yourself in position to get opportunities, to get into spaces where you don't feel like you qualify. Get out there and do the thing that God has called you to do, because your girl is actively doing it right now. And she is experiencing the beauty of intimacy with God in a way where I feel loved by him in a different way. I feel seen by him in a different way. I feel qualified by him in a whole nother way. And even more motivated to do what I continue to do, but bolder in a way that I know I can put myself in spaces because I belong here. I'm more than qualified here because he says so. And so if you ever held yourself back by a space, oh, a certification or whatever these people have. You're like, I could never do that. Don't. God qualifies you. Okay. Certifications don't matter. Education doesn't matter. Okay. You have all the credentials you need by knowing Holy Spirit is within you. God has empowered you. And you are exactly who you're supposed to be with him on your side. Okay, so this is your roll call, your empowerment session, your motivational speech for the day, that you need to put yourself in position to utilize the favor that's been placed on your life. Do the big thing. Do the thing you're afraid of. Do the thing you don't think you qualify for, because it will work out for your favor. I promise. Even if that's rejection, the next thing, keep trying, keep going. It's yours. Go.